So we had a great morning in Think Then at Fit for Life, and I had to hop on and share a little bit about this lifestyle, not a fad type of conversation we were having. Just as a reminder, Think Then is our psychoeducational group that helps our clients, as well as myself, I grow with every group, improve our relationship with food, food and mood, and a lot of food and faulty thinking issues. And so we meet 3 times a week, and then right after the session, so it's like a half an hour, clients go right into a fitness session with Justin, my husband, and so they get the whole Fit for Life experience of eat fit, move fit, think fit, and it's just been my baby, and I really love this program. And today, as we were challenging sabotaging thoughts and trying to hone in, as we have been for the month of July, on what triggers a problematic thought that then has a consequence of some sort of mood dysregulation, so sadness, frustration, anger, and the consequence of inappropriate behavior with food, meaning lapsing on your program, eating something you're not supposed to be eating too much of something you're not supposed to be eating, or maybe it's something you're supposed to be eating but you're just eating too much of it, right? Whatever the problematic behavior is. The big thing is that this technique, and this is called ABC, can be used in any area of your life. And it's something I use in my mental health practice to help clients. It's just an easy tool to help clients challenge problematic thoughts that might trigger an argument with their husband, an argument in their workplace, discontent in any area of their life. And so this was a lifestyle, not a fad kind of moment, because the individual was able to identify the trigger, something that had gone on in a work environment, okay? Identified the distortion, the thought distortion, which was a jumping to conclusion type of, jumping to conclusions, mind reading and fortune telling type of thought distortion, right? The thoughts were completely faulty. And the emotional problem that it caused, right? So then this person gets stressed and a little anxious, and they're upset, they're a little frustrated, right? These are all these negative emotions, and at a level of 10, right? Let's just throw that out there because you want to scale how intense the feeling was. And the consequence in the past could have been, venting with a friend and kind of working yourself up a little bit more, because you know that we can do this as women, just upset ourselves more when we start to talk about things. Eating something to soothe and to help emotionally regulate, right? Really, we know that the blood was boiling, the blood sugar was up. Blood sugar being up means insulin goes up. Insulin going up means you're now having more of a problem with fat burning. So now what we got into in this great conversation was how this stress response is part of the reason so many of our clients have belly fat. It's so much a part of the reason that clients struggle with weight loss resistance, right? And so I was so tickled that this really pulled in all of that kind of fit for life, lifestyle, not a fad. Why are we doing all these different things? Why is natural health and mental health a part of somebody's weight loss journey, or a part of somebody's mood management, right? And this client was able to share in group with us, how she realized that, hey, this is how all this stuff happens. My cortisol's up, so my adrenals are all freaked out. We're in fight, flight, freeze now. I'm pushing out all this sugar. Now I've got to get rid of this sugar. My insulin's high. Now I've got to get my insulin levels down. Because my insulin's high, then I can't lose fat during this phase. We're so far away from the actual problem. This is all tied together though. So then the fun part, here's the psychoeducational part. The client was able to then regulate, was able to scale where she was, at a 10 or down here at the bottom, completely relaxed, figured out how to get back to neutral, was able to use her techniques, didn't get into overeating or doing something that was problematic at that point. And later on in the situation, we learned that the whole thing that the faulty thoughts were around was actually, like we said, a jumping to conclusion type thing, and it was resolvable. It was such a great moment where I was able to connect all the dots with the group, and I was like, I've got to figure out a way to share this and communicate this. So when you're doing your work and you're in your journey of trying to improve yourself, you don't get to separate out your brain from your eating habits, from your fat loss journey. This is all tied together. And when you learn the techniques that we go over and Think Then, when you learn to think fit, it shifts everything. Okay, so keep that in mind. Fit for Life, a lifestyle, not a fad. I want you to stay fierce, fabulous, and fit for life, my divas. I will see you